everyone, welcome back to Beach Angel Tarot. I'm here to do my weekly angel speak, so we're going to just dive in and see what the angels have for us this week. It's a 5-card spread, and I will just be seeing what they have to say for the week ahead. So something about the picture, the words, one of the words on the front of the back may pop a message. So we're just going to ask Spirit what they want us to know most important right now for the week ahead. I feel this one is talking to me, and it is faith. She's looking a little like, oh gosh, she's looking tired, and not only like she has much faith. And it says, have faith. Faith grows when you act without knowing the end result. So they want us to know that there may be a need this week to act without an end result, which is often scary, right? You can feel faithless, but I feel like the main message here is this week we need to act without knowing the end result. Not all the time will we get the answers. Not all the time will we know how things are going to work out, but there's a need to take action. And I feel like they're talking to you about somebody or some that have taken an action in the past without knowing the end result. And maybe it left you feeling like this. You know, I'm getting a sense here that some this may have already occurred. You didn't know what the end result was. You weren't sure if you should take action. You did. And then you felt like this was the end result, like, oh gosh, that didn't work out, or I'm feeling faithless now because that end result wasn't what I thought, or I just didn't know, and now this is like not good. So there's something about this message. So let's see what they want us to know. Something we can't see or we're not seeing right, and it is release. So they're wanting us to release that feeling. Have a good cry. Grief is a doorway to your deepest self. Doorway is sticking out. Release. Okay, so getting out of something. Grief is a doorway to your deepest self. So I feel like maybe you have acted on something without knowing the result. Didn't go the way you wanted to. They're asking you to let that go. To have a good cry about it and let it go, right? There's to release. But I also feel here there's a doorway. Getting out of something. It's like I see a doorway. Like with this card, I see a doorway opening and released. Like you're released from something. Something is released. The door opens and it lets you through it. So a door, I feel like, the first message, of course, stands. But I also feel like a door is going to open and you're going to be able to move forward. So you may feel stuck too, or maybe taking an action caused you to feel stuck or to have the energy become stuck. Maybe you took an action without knowing the end result, didn't turn out well. You're in this, trying to, release yourself from that feeling, but it caused something to become stagnant. And they're telling us, yes, the message on here, but what I'm getting is that door is going to reopen and you're going to be able to release yourself from this space that was created out of taking that action without knowing the end result and not having it end up very well, right? So this energy is going to move again is what they're saying. We're not seeing it. We may just be seeing our own grief. We may be caught in this stifled energy right now, but they're saying a doorway is going to open and release, because the doorway and release is what's talking to me the most. So that means a door opens and I can move again. So that's the message that I'm getting. A door will open, you will move again through something that caused stagnation when you took an action without knowing how it was going to end up, right? So I didn't know it was going to end up that way is the kind of feeling I'm getting. And it's like, oh gosh. So what can we do to help the angels help us this week? What can we do to help the angels help us? Priorities. So staying with your priorities and get your priorities straight. When you know what's important, saying no gets much easier. So it's like get things straight. Get things right with yourself is going to be the most important thing. So prioritizing yourself. You can see she has herself encircled with candlelight. So encircling yourself with white light can be even working with the water element, the shells, ocean, Yamayai, however you want to do that can help. The angels help you, but most importantly is to prioritize what's most important right now? Like, what's most important for today when you wake up? What's most important from this day? Don't go too far ahead. Just worry about today. Worry about your priorities for yourself. Feeling good, your happiness, your health, your well-being, your family, all these things for today. That is your priority. And then, of course, it can be, using that white light protection around you, working with the water, the shell, MAI, even candles. This can all be something that can help the angels help you. But most importantly is getting yourself right, getting yourself centered, getting your priorities straight. Because what occurred here that created a stagnation may not have been the right priority, right? They're like, wow, I did something here, but it really wasn't in my highest good, my highest or best good. It should not have been maybe on my priority list at the time, and it created stagnation in my life, and like a detour, or it's taking your attention off your priorities. Maybe you're caught in this stagnation so much that you're not really focusing on your priorities, and they want you to like, hey, your center stage, your happiness, your peace, you and your priorities are most important. So let's refocus on that, because we have this over here. This door is going to open. Energy is going to move. You're going to be released from this space. So for now, today, work on you. So the secret we do not know, what Spirit wants us to know, the secret we do not know. I feel it's this one, and it is connection. It was sticking out there the first time. Connect with someone special. A loved one is a gift to treasure. So secret we do not know is there is a connection. And this to me is like, we're all connected, the interconnected of each one of us. And I think is the, not to get too much into the collective energies, but we are at a time where, we're seeing divide, but through this divide that is being created, a lot are waking up, because this looks like an eye. A lot are waking up to our divine connection, to oneness, to how we are all interconnected. What affects one affects us all. And even though it seems, and it is in a divide right now, not just seems so, things seem like we're becoming more separated and divided as a society, what have you. As we move through it and out that other side and see the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak, I feel like, I don't know how far out there it'll be, but we are actually creating more of a non-separation and more of a oneness and connection. So that's on a grander collective scale. They want us to know the secret we do not know, as we're going to become more and more in touch with that interconnectedness to all and to everyone else through this process, however uncomfortable it may seem as we're moving through it on a grander collective scale. But I also feel they're saying that there is someone special in your own personal life. So there is someone that is a gift, and you may, be connecting with them or reconnecting with them. But there's a connection that's special. There's something about it here that is coming up in the angel whispers. But this person is a gift. There is a gift in this person or this situation on a personal scale, and there's also a gift and a treasure in this situation where we are seemingly more divided and separate. As we move forward, there is a gift and a treasure coming out the other end of that as well. So on a grand scale, I feel this, and on a personal scale, this message is relevant. Something coming soon to us, or something that is going to unfold in a good way for us soon, or is important for us soon. And I feel, oh no, that just went back in. Let's see, what is coming? Help. That's kind of funny. So help is coming soon. Ask for help. Receiving is an act of generosity. So when I see generosity, I see St. Nicholas energy. And of course, we just had Christmas in July. But receiving, we're going to receive generosity. Help is coming, they're saying. So however that applies to you on an individual, personal level, and however it applies to the grander scale, the collective energy. But, so it's saying receiving is an act of generosity. Allow yourself to receive too, and ask the angels for help. So hopefully everyone has enjoyed this reading. So it's kind of funny because I'm reading it, have faith. It's like help is coming. It's kind of funny. I looked at it that way. So I will talk to everyone next week. Angel blessings to everyone. Oceans of love.